In the dark of night, under a sky filled with stars, I feel the most at peace. It's a spiritual experience for me. I think about how our bodies are made up of the same elements that make up the stars. And I wonder about the same things humans have wondered about for centuries. Are we alone? Why am I here? Just trying to think about what my purpose is. The universe is just so huge. It feels like there's got to be a reason we're here. The universe itself became my reason for being here for a while. The feeling of traveling back in time by exploring galaxies billions of light years away helped shift my focus away from all I had lost. Studying galaxies, you get to completely step outside your human experience and escape what you might be going through here on our little rock and just think about things that are so far removed from our own human existence that it helps ground me in a way and get my mind off of things. I counted on the universe to help save me, even though there was a time when I blamed it for destroying my life. I was angry with the universe for its power, its randomness, how swiftly and violently it took away the people who were my world. I used to revisit the day and just replay it in my head and think about all of the things I could have done differently that would have made it not happen.
She was so unaware of what was real and what wasn't real, and she was hoping none of it was real.
It's really hard to talk about, and so for some reason, I just started calling that day the worst day. You don't know that your childhood is different than other people's until you are grown up and you hear other people's stories. I feel like I've lived 3 different lives, and it's kind of disorienting when your life now is just so different than it was back then. When I was a kid, I would often look up at the night sky when I was having a rough day. Our home life was tumultuous. I'd often go out and look up and it would calm me. My family situation is complicated. My dad was married 6 times. My mom was wife number 6. My dad has had 8 children, and I'm the 6th child, and the 5 older kids are all quite a bit older, and they have different moms. We all have the same dad. The older siblings had a much different dad than I did. By the time I was born, he had stopped doing drugs and alcohol. My older brother has 5 sons. There was always like a herd of us kids running around together, mostly boys. Being the only girl in a group of guys, they pointed it out all the time. Like, they were always telling me I couldn't do things because I was a girl, and they were like these daredevils, you know, so they were always doing really dumb stuff and would tell me I couldn't do it because I was a girl. So then I felt like I had to do it, even though I was like, this is dumb, but they said I couldn't do it, so I have to do it.
I don't remember not doing anything that we did, other than maybe fist fights. That's just about it, so. When you grow up with not a lot of money, which none of our families had, there was a lot of river trips or camping trips because they're budgeted well, or I should say not budgeted. And so there was a lot of trips like that to falls, rivers, holes.
When When we were little, we would go to South Umpqua Falls every year and this waterfall, and they did this thing where they would call you by your mother's maiden name until you jumped off the waterfall, and then you got to be called a woodrum, and they kept track of what age you did it at. My brother, I think, did it at the youngest when he was like 6 years old. I did it when I was 7.
It was a fun house to be at as a kid because there wasn't a lot of rules, as long as you didn't get caught. But the tough thing is typically with those houses that there's not a lot of anything beyond that fun. So food, for instance, it was just non-existent.